Good morning, Grand Rising, big friends, and welcome to the Parinama practice space where we are focusing on building a practice, a regular practice of focusing on our cognition, emotion, and reflex, and uniting them together to create transformation in our lives. So today's topic is why we do hard things. And the take on this is going to be a little like kind of, I think, unusual relative to things I've seen other people do, because we are going to be focused on cognition, emotion, and reflex. And by that, I mean physical feeling, to really tap into that. And so I'm Katie. My name's Katie Bickford, and I used to be an executive, and I built teams all over the world. And now I am the author and co-creator and founder of the Parinama Method. And if you are interested in learning more about Parinama, I'd encourage you to just take a look at the website. And on the website, it's, what is it, how to download a copy. And even in the deluxe edition, you can catch a little bit more about like how the methodology works and what's included in the book if you feel so called to have it. But for this space, it is not necessary. So just to start out with, let's just start by taking just a deep breath in through our nose and out through our mouth. And this is, I don't know when you'll be watching this, but the intention is that this is for starting the day, but this can be watched at any time to get really like the full benefit of it. But the idea is it's like starting out the day with just kind of some consciousness, some awareness, and some feeling, so that we're entering it in a sense where we're already just optimized by bringing our consciousness to like essentially what's typically called the present moment. So just take a deep breath. And what I want to prompt for our first, our little tiny, I'll call like our tiny exercise, is I want to prompt you to take a look at just doing a really, really initial assessment about, just on a scale of 1 to 10, how you're feeling mentally. So just like kind of just be like quick, be like, look, a scale of 1 to 10, I feel like, I actually feel like pretty sharp, pretty alert, pretty capable of thinking. On the lower end of the spectrum, it's like kind of feeling a little slow, feeling a little tired, feeling a little overwhelmed. And, maybe, anything like anxieties or depressions. But if you're mentally feeling pretty good, and you're kind of like, look, I can kind of take on the cognitive tasks of the day, and I'm feeling kind of good in the moment, like rate yourself accordingly. So just check in on that. And next, I want to check in on emotionally. And part of what we're doing in this exercise, we're actually separating these things out to realize that we have these different components of how we feel, like with the how are you question.